Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi, my name is Stacy if you're new here. So for today's video, I wanted to do a fall inspired makeup look since it's now officially fall and we can dive right into the autumnal tones. So when I think of fall, I think of very warm tones and kind of like richer tones compared to like summer or spring, specifically terracotta, orangey browns, and also on the flip side, like berries and plums. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. But before we dive right into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my base using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 3.8. And then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. That in shade Fair Light Neutral. I'm just gonna prime my eyelids first. I'm gonna prime it for eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna do the concealer under the eyes after we do the eyeshadow. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with our eyeshadow. So for this fall look, I kind of wanted to go with warm tones. So normally I'm more of like a neutral to cool tone gal, just because, I don't know, I like those tones better, but for fall, we're gonna break out the warmer tones. So I have the Patrick Ta, okay, she's really dirty, but the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. This is probably like one of my favorite warm tone palettes because it's not super warm tone and it has a lot of really pretty shimmers and stuff. So I'm gonna go in with this shade first. It's called Transition. We're gonna go in with that in our transition. Okay, so I just blew that out all over the crease. So next, probably gonna take a slightly darker and warmer shade. I think it's called Absolutely. Just kind of deepen the crease a little bit tighter, closer to my eyelid. And then the next step is we're gonna deepen our outer V with this shade right here called Mother. This is like the perfect kind of autumnal shade. It's like a warm, reddy brown color. I'm just placing that in the outer V, so it makes like a little V shape right there to define the outer corner of my eye. I also like to bring it into my crease a little bit to help define like the crease area. And then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush again and kind of blend over everything so that it all blends together nicely. Just like the edges, because we don't want any harsh lines. So far we have a good matte base. I want to take the cream color base actually. So this lighter one, and it's called Lady. I'm gonna take that and put it all over my eyelid in preparation for some shimmer shades. I'm just using my finger. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit on the edges again because we don't want any harsh lines. So now I'm gonna take the metallic bronzy shade here called Legendary, and using my finger, I'm just rubbing this all over the eyelid to kind of get a base for the metallic shadow. And it sticks really well to the cream shadow that we put under it because that's like slightly tacky and it's definitely keeping this metallic in place. I'm just like putting this all over my eye and even getting it up into the transition like crease area a little bit because I like bringing my shimmers all the way up. But now to make it pop even more, I'm going to add, because I want to stick with the warm tone, so I'm going to pick this topper shade, this peachier topper shade right here called Opulence. I'm going to try to keep that more closer to the center. Honestly, if it goes everywhere, that's fun too. Because to me, the more shimmer, the better. But generally, just tapping the center of my eye. You see how it like makes it pop more? Actually, okay, we're gonna use both of the topper shades. So I'm gonna go into this white looking one called Abundance. This one I'm just gonna actually try to keep it on the center. Yeah, you see how this eye is like popping out more than this one? So that's it for the eyeshadow portion, but now I want to do a little shadow liner action as usual. So I'm going in with this dark brown shade called Scandal. Now we're gonna clean up the bottom with some concealer. So I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape. And also just covering the rest of my zits and things. I'm going to take a little bit of the Kosas Revealer Concealer and put that in the kind of like hollow area of my eye. Just leave that there to set while I do my eyebrows. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera because I'm just going to run some tinted brow gel through them, which like you need to see. So I'll be right back. Because now I'm back with some brow gel and I'm just going to blend out my little concealer. We're gonna do the lashes. Okay, so now I'm back with both eyes mascara done. So next I'm gonna have to finish up the bottom lash line. So we're gonna go back into our palette and take the transition shade. So this light one. Actually, I'm gonna mix that with the slightly darker and warmer color next to it called Absolutely. I like keeping my bottom lash line pretty light because, I don't know, on my eye shape, I just feel like when I darken my lower lash line too much, I look kind of goth or just like dead, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't want to leave the bottom lash line bare because then it just kind of looks naked, especially with the concealer that's like blanking it out. Lastly, I want to highlight like the inner corner area. I'm going to try doing that with the lightest color that's white called Abundance. So I always like to highlight like the bottom inner corner of the lash line because I feel like it just makes my eyes look bigger and brighter. And then I'll just put a little bit on the inner corner. And I'll do the same on this one. All right, so that's the bottom inner corner done. Okay, so next I'm gonna contour. So we're gonna take the Fenty Amber Matchsticks. It looks like this. So I contour my cheekbones and my temples a little. And then down my nose. Like so. I take my e.l.f. blending brush. And then I'm gonna add highlighter first before blush because I feel like it just blends in better when you put your highlighter before your blush. So I'm going with Rare Beauty's Liquid Luminizer in the shade Mesmerize. It looks like this. It's super pretty actually. I just got it in this new shade. I had it in the shade Enchant. I mean, I still have it, but I feel like I like this shade better because it's slightly more neutral. The Enchant one is really cool toned, which like is good, I guess, with cool tone looks, but sometimes it looks a little bit strange, I feel like it's not as natural. Like, look at that. That glow. So I'm just gonna tap some. Like, Selena Gomez really did that with Rare Beauty, you know? Like, usually celebrity makeup brands are like, like, is it a cash grab or are you actually into makeup? But Rare Beauty, like, Selena really did something with that. We're going in with some fall tone blushes, which I'm excited about because recently I've just been doing, I guess, like springy and summer tone blushes. That's what I'm naturally more inclined to. So when I think fall, I think of like terracotta and like berries, so that's kind of what we're going for. So I'm going in with this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Love. So it's kind of like this terracotta reddy brown color. I think it's perfect for fall. It's literally fall in a bottle. These are really pigmented, so if you have a fair skin tone, you gotta kind of be careful. But they last forever, so I'm just gonna do a dot and blend. Like, you see how that was extremely pigmented? That was from one dot. And I think it looks brighter in person. It's kind of washed out on camera, but look at my one dot. I like bringing my blush up to my temples just to give a more lifted cheekbone effect. And I feel like it looks more natural that way. Look at how beautiful that color is. We're not gonna stop there. We're gonna double blush. I'm gonna use this Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder blush in the shade Oh She's Different. So it's like this plummy blush, plummy berry toned. And we're actually just gonna take the cream so that I can give like a more dewy finish on top, because the Rare Beauty one was a matte finish. Normally I'm not really into like berry or terracotta colors, but as soon as fall hits, it's just like give me all those like warm, spicy, pigmented colors, I guess. Okay, like, does that not look so beautiful? My cheeks are popping. Anyway, that's it for the blush. I kind of want to clean up the edges, so I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of stamp under, because sometimes I can bring it a little bit too low on my face. Lastly, we're going to do the lips. So first I'm going to line them with my ColourPop lip liner in the shade Little One. Looks like this. It's like a little nub now. I'm going to slightly overline my Cupid's bow. And then I pat them together a little. I like to rub the edges out just because I like a more diffused lip look. We're gonna go in with our first lip product, which is the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in Devoted to Chili. It looks like this. So again, we're going in with like the more terracotta-y tones, but it's not super bright, which I like. So I really like the MAC Powder Kiss formula because it's kind of sheer, so it makes this more like burnt orange color, like a little bit more wearable in my opinion. So actually you could stop here. Like, I think it looks really pretty like this, but I can't decide between the terracotta tones and the berry tones, so I want to mix both. So I'm also going to add the MAC Powder Kiss liquid lip color in the shade More the Merrier. So it looks like this, and it's basically like it's pretty purple toned berry. We're kind of going to go with like a little gradient lip here. That's the finished lip. I really like the MAC Powder Kiss lips. Those are really good, comfortable matte lips. And I'm actually gonna surprisingly keep it matte, which isn't my usual. I usually like a gloss because my lips kind of get dry. But these are pretty moisturizing mattes. I feel like fall vibes kind of call for a more matte lip. So yeah, I'm gonna powder now my T-zone because I have a slightly oily skin type. So I look definitely more natural now. I still have the dew on the sides though, but the center of my face is more matte. And then to set it all in, we're gonna use the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. This like really locks in your makeup, so. I will take out my hair clips and do my hair and then come back for my little wrap up. Okay, so now I'm back with the final look and everything done. How are we feeling about the makeup? So yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do this like fall inspired makeup tutorial. And that's about it for today. So let me know down in the comments below what your favorite part about fall is. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!